Yeah, it was a great off week. Coach Sweeney and all the coaches have a great plan every off week, every year. So it gives us enough time. Make sure we're still getting good work in, but allows us to rest and recover. And as O line, we went back to basics: footwork, hand placement, technique. That's just a big thing. It starts with the little things, and if you master the little things, the bigger things become easy.
How would you describe the history between Clemson and Florida State?
Um, as the last 10 years, fun. Coach Sweeney pointed out that the winner of this game usually determines who wins the division or who goes to play for the division game, and hopefully ends up making the AC championship game. So it's been fun, and the years I've been a part of it, it's been really fun. My freshman year, I think we won by 3 points down there. My sophomore year, it was a tight game. Junior year is a little bit different, but if you look at Florida State this year, in the last couple games, they look like the old Florida State, and they're running the ball, and their defensive line and our defense is playing great. So I think it's gonna be a fun game this weekend.
Outside of the penalties, where do you think as the offensive line you guys could be better against this year?
Just the little things, just technique and all that. If we fix a couple plays and we fix a couple technique errors, I think we play better as a unit. I mean, we had some guys who played great, but others just did not. And I'm one of them. I didn't play to my best of my ability, but I just looked back on the tape, just came back last week and then this week, just emphasizing on technique and proper hand placement. I think it's going to help me out a lot.
All the false starts against North Carolina, you attribute that mostly to the crowd noise and going to and from the silent count a couple of times?
Um,
Or was it stemming on the defense?
I'm not really sure, honestly. It just happens. I mean, it's something that we fixed, and it's something that we made sure we worked on last week, and it's a point of emphasis every week with Coach Caldwell. So it's something that we just have to focus on a little more. I'm not really sure what's going to the outside forces that affect it. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that happens that affects that, but it's just one thing that the O-line needs to focus on. It's our job to know when the snap count is going to happen, and especially when we're on the road, it's our job to make sure we don't have those problems again. We've addressed it, and I think we were going to fix it.
What do you think was the biggest learning lesson for the young guys getting through a tight game like that against UNC?
Just respect the process. You can't, in this league in ACC, you can't overlook anybody, or you can't just take anything for granted. Any team in this league is good enough to beat you any time of the week, and if you don't show up to play, you end up in tight ones or end up losing a game. And I think I just told the young guys to just respect the process, respect every week, and the grind it takes to get ready for Saturdays and how to properly prepare for our opponent. So it'll help grow our team a lot. You start over. I'm sorry, sir.
Dabo and Trevor both kind of talked a little bit about some of maybe the scrutiny and some of the negativity that's coming our way after the close one against UNC. What's your take been in the locker room? How you guys have been able to block that out and focus on the game?
We're just focusing on Clemson. Yeah, we didn't play our best game, but everybody has their opinions, and the media's gonna say what they want. But it's just I like it. Just take a lot of focus on us, and let us get back to the grind and what we've been known for, and that's just having successful week after week. So just getting us out of the mainstream, hearing about number one, all that. Now we can step back and just focus on ourselves and worry about just being the best team we can be, taking next steps forwards every day.
Growing up as a kid, no matter who you rooted for, do you have memories of that Florida State kind of being that dynasty and kind of being the Duke basketball or the New York Yankees of college football?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really watch much college football until I started getting recruited, which was my sophomore year of high school. I was one of the kids that just played outside constantly, and I didn't really watch it. So I mean, I've heard about the dynasty, and I've heard about how good they are and how good they. I mean, they still are good, but how dominant they were. But I really don't know much about it to make a uneducated comment on it.
What kind of a teammate is Darian Rencher, and how pleased were y'all when he was put on scholarship?
Oh, it was amazing. Fun story between me and Wrench is we went to New Spring, and he actually said the prayer to give my life to Christ. So it happened like a month and a half ago. So obviously we have that close relationship. He's just a spiritual giant in our locker room and just a leader. For someone that when he gets in that game, he ain't gonna try to bounce it. He's gonna do his job, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna block his butt off, and he's gonna run that ball as hard as he can. And that's just the kind of person he is. He just tries to glorify God in everything he does. And you can just feel his aura around the locker room. He's just a great person to be around.